This video is gonna be a bit weird and kind of quick, and I'm filming it from an Airbnb while I'm in London. Hi YouTube, it's been a while. I haven't been making videos for just a couple weeks, not really that long. Am I gonna look like a floating head in this? I am, aren't I? Crap. I'll just slouch extra hard. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to edit this video yet. I'm probably just gonna treat it like an art project and do whatever the hell I want, because that's what my videos are. They are art projects. Okay, so I've been trying to film videos for like the last 2 or 3 weeks while I've been here in London, and every time I sit down and turn on my camera, I start crying, and it just ruins the video, and I can't use the footage, and I think it's because I'm breaking down. It feels kind of like I've been crumbling from the inside out for a really long time, and it's finally gotten to the point where I'm just cracking at the surface. I'm trying to make this video right now because I feel like I'm in a solid enough state of mind, but for the most part, for the last few months, I've just kind of been feeling nothing. Nothing makes me happy or interested or motivated. It's like I just can't feel anything. It's awful. It's extremely awful. Like, I don't want anything. Nothing feels like it's worth working for. So many amazing things in my life hit at the same time, and I felt nothing about them. No excitement, no joy. I got offered one of a freaking dream job, like a job that I would have killed for like 2 years ago. And after I had the interview, I found myself actively wishing that they would just pick someone else. And that happened in the middle of Gishwas Week, which is like the huge scavenger hunt that I spend all year preparing for with my team. And I just couldn't motivate myself to move. Like, I was just sitting there crying over my computer while I was editing videos of like snails moving across brick walls. It felt so boring. And I lived for that scavenger hunt. I spent all year preparing for that scavenger hunt, and I just felt nothing. I'm also in freaking London, and I was here for Summer in the City, which is like the biggest YouTube convention that happens in the UK. And I went to the Creator Day, which was really fun, but then I just couldn't manage to go to the other 2 days because I just started breaking. So then I tried to make a video trying to explain the whole situation, and I broke down while trying to film that video. Essentially, none of this is working. I'm just kind of cracking at the surface because my insides have crumbled to dust, and usually when I break down, I can build myself back up and just kind of glue all the pieces back together, but it's getting to the point where it's like I am just dust and glue at this point. I don't really have like a solid support network. Like, I have friends, but no one who is like really, really close to me, except for maybe my sister. And it doesn't help that I'm constantly moving. So I also don't really have a stable living environment. I've been having this really weird skin condition and a lot of really bad neck pain. I went to a doctor and she told me that my skin is doing really weird things because of like an allergy thing I don't completely understand. She told me I'm probably gonna have to go to an allergy specialist, but because I keep seeing my skin react in these really weird ways, that it's stressing me out and causing me neck pain. So my stress is making my symptoms worse, which is stressing me out even more, and thus goes the never-ending cycle. I have also found myself using terrible coping methods. I just ate like half a tub of tiramisu, and I have this giant thing of Dr. Pepper with me right now. So I'm just kind of eating as like a surrogate happiness feeling, and that doesn't work. That doesn't work at all. The other thing that I do that's really toxic is that I drink tons and tons of energy drinks and coffee because I associate caffeine with productivity, and I can't do anything when I'm in this state of mind. Like, I just kind of gel and melt. My sister is like the one person who I can trust because we are all we have left. We're not super close with the rest of our family, but we survived all the shit that we went through together, and so she has a certain level of empathy that no other person in this world could ever have. I can feel it's really weird because like I'm not upset right now, but I can feel the crying like creeping up in my throat. And this is the exact same thing that's happened the last 3 times that I've tried to film a video. So anyway, a few days ago, I did something that I have never done in my entire life, and that is that I asked for help because I've realized that I need it. There's this really big part of me that just wants to say nothing and just quietly go because I kind of feel like I'm being a burden. This kind of thing is really hard because you have to have a very heightened sense of self-awareness. You have to have the ability to step back and look at yourself from the perspective of someone who isn't you. It's not an easy thing to do. This could just be me, but I also feel like it's incredibly important to just be blunt. Find a person that you trust who you can be blunt with, and just calmly but in a straightforward way tell them, I need you to help me. I can already tell if I read you the message that I sent to my sister, I'm gonna cry, but I want to show you just how freaking blunt I am with her and how much I trust her. as a person. I have no control over my face. Okay, composure. I've realized that if I don't do something about my mental health and well-being, I'm going to die. I need your help, not because I don't want to die, but because I consciously recognize that this is probably what I should do. I would really appreciate it if you could help me figure this out, because I don't know, and on some level don't care about how to fix this. Oh, my composure is gone. Honestly, not as bad as last time. Last time it was absolutely terrible. And she said, agreed, you're in a real not good place right now, and I worry about you like all the time. Honestly, I think you should see a therapist because you've got like crazy anxiety and you need help managing that. What I would want ideally is for you to come live with us and instead of paying for rent, pay for insurance and just work on your personal health until you can start being healthy on your own. But it's not really about what I want, it's about what you want and what's gonna help you. Oh, it's so weird, because I'm not sad. I'm just crying. And I don't know why. My sister is a very good person. That's kind of exactly what I needed to hear. I trust my sister more than any other person on this fucking planet. So she's helping me. I've realized that if you aren't completely blunt and just undeniably crystal clear with people, then they're not going to be sure if they should help you. At least in my personal experience. I just want to make this because I know that there are people out there who are just kind of looking for a sign or something. So if you were looking for it, then this is it. Please ask for help. All it takes is like one person. Try to use common sense and just get help. Get help from people who will push you to get help from professionals. From people who know what they're doing, whether it's a parent or just an adult, a really close friend, or a teacher. And if they can't help you, then ask someone else. There are complete strangers who are willing to be that one person that you can talk to. That's essentially all a suicide hotline is. I'm gonna go back to Arizona, and I'm gonna spend some time with my sister. I'm going to try and sort out my mental and physical health for a little bit. If you need help, please do something about it. And if that person doesn't help you, then ask someone else. If you made it to the end of this video, I'm gonna give you 1,000 awesome points for putting up with my weird face and the weird look of this video and the weird editing. And I will hopefully see you soon. Bye. Is that good enough? It's good enough.